weren't the only one that had a distant relationship with your father. Was he a drinker?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he tells me that it was because of his drinking. He was I would say an alcoholic at least, but he drank quite a bit. You might not call it that, but his drinking kind of stood in the way of his life. And it was due to his thinking. I don't know if you know this, when people drink and they have addictions, their personalities are different. They're good people with bad problems. And it was his drinking that really kind of alienated him a lot from the family. When he was married to your mother, there were affairs. Do you know about this? Which is a big problem, he's telling me, that what caused the problems in the marriage between them was the affairs and his drinking. Are you aware of this?
Yeah, my mom told me that.
Yeah. And so he's asking for forgiveness. He tells me that he's very, very sorry about how he was, but that he didn't know better. How do I say this in a nice way? I feel that he kind of died alone. Okay? He didn't really die with a lot of support or people around him. Sometimes people that knew him, would you say that your father could at times be a little self-centered?
I'm not sure.
He was somebody that people that loved him. He was someone you either loved or you hated. There wasn't any in between with him, no. And I don't mean that he was a bad person. He just had a very strong personality. But one of the things I would tell you is that you should talk to him, because he is still earthbound. What that means is when we pass in, we have a lot of unresolved issues with people, and you're not the only one that there was an unresolved issues with. There were a lot of people. That's what I mean. You either loved him or you didn't. And he had an attitude like, take it or leave it. That was going to be his attitude. I don't know if you knew him that well or anything about it, but he was very strong-willed. And so what's happened is he's still very earthbound, because he's not resolved his issues with people around, so he can't really go to the light, is what we call it. One of the things I would tell you is to talk to him.